Hi, my name is Lavelle Freeman. I'm with General Electric's Energy Consulting Group based in Schenectady, New York. I'm a technical director in the distribution group, and my focus is on grid modernization and microgrids. Now, we all know that the electric system is undergoing an evolution today. The system is changing, load growth is flat, utilities are being challenged by the proliferation of distributed energy resources, and the desire for customers to have more control over their energy destiny. Now, where microgrids are pertinent is that a microgrid is a microcosm of the electrical system, and a microgrid gives a customer the ability to be not just a consumer of electricity, but also a producer. And in New York State and California and many other territories and jurisdictions across the country, utilities are being challenged to operate their business in a different way. So one of the exciting ventures that we've undertaken recently is the New York price competition. And in New York State, the legislature allocated $40 million to incentivize the development of microgrids at various communities across the state. The exciting thing about this is that the industry has an opportunity to prove and test and validate the application of microgrids, the benefits, the costs, the value to the utilities and the value to customers for different configurations of microgrid and different applications in different parts of the country. Now, these microgrids are predicated on resiliency, which means that when the main grid goes down, these microgrids should be able to supply power to critical facilities for up to 2 weeks. Now, this is a tremendous amount of time when you think about an islanded system. Not only must these microgrids be able to perform their duties technically, but they must be economic, they must have a sound financial model, and they must have a sound ownership model that allows them to be owned, operated, and maintained over their lifetime. So General Electric, through its energy consulting group, was able to acquire 10 projects in stage 1, work through these 10 projects with 5 different utilities, 7 different partners in 10 different areas of New York State, from Long Island to upstate New York, work through the technical requirements, the financial requirements, the business costs, and the financials. And in stage 2, General Electric applied for 9 grants and 4 were awarded. And the stage 2 is where the rubber really meets the road. In stage 2, the microgrid has to be designed to audit grade requirements, which means you have to prove that the microgrid can work technically. You have to show that the financials are such that the microgrid can be financed, and you have to demonstrate that the microgrid has value to the utility, to the community, to society at large, and of course to the owners and the consumers. So General Electric is currently on the way to performing these studies, and what is exciting for us as a company is that we have all the pieces that would be applicable to designing and implementing a microgrid. We have a microgrid controller, we have electric machines, we have inverters, we have battery storage, and we have a group that is dedicated to working with customers and working with utilities and working with regulators to design microgrids and to ensure that they are technically and economically viable. These studies will run through the end of the year, and at the end of the year, the stage 2 applicants will apply into stage 3, where funds will be distributed for them to actually implement the microgrid. So stay tuned, there's a lot more coming, it's really exciting. And one thing you have to remember is that microgrids are nothing new. They've been around for a while. They are now becoming part of the energy infrastructure. They're taking their place as part of the expansion portfolio and being able to supply power to customers, being able to help utilities to manage the infrastructure in a responsible way, and being able to ensure that the electric industry can meet its obligation to consumers and society at large. Thank you for listening. To learn more about our microgrid technologies and solutions, please visit our website.